British books, publishers, literature, and writers. Chapter 1. British books. British book websites. thebookpeople.co.uk, firstandbest.co.uk, word-power.co.uk, britishfiction.suite101.com, gcodes.co.uk/books-magazines.htm, artists-choice.co.uk, artist books, bakerbooks.co.uk, children's books, bca.co.uk, book club associates, bestbookprice.co.uk, bibliophilebooks.com, blackwell.co.uk, blogs.guardian.co.uk/books, bookbrain.co.uk, bookbrainco.uk, booklore.co.uk, books.co.uk, books.guardian.co.uk, books.guardian.co.uk, booksellers.org.uk, booksellers.org.uk/search, booksfirst.co.uk, bookshop.co.uk, bookshop.co.uk, cygnews-books.co.uk, holistic health, fantasticfiction.co.uk, foliosociety.com, classics, freebooks-online.co.uk, gazellebookservices.co.uk, letterboxlibrary.com, children's books, lrb.co.uk, London Review of Books, mybooksb.co.uk, nhbs.co.uk/booknet, natural history books, readersunion.co.uk, book clubs, routledge.co.uk/books, uk.bol.com, waterstones.co.uk, word-power.co.uk/books, London Review of Books, 28 Little Russell Street, London WC1A2HN, +44, 0, 27209 1101, lrb.co.uk, edit at lrb.co.uk, Scotland Books, publishingscotland.org, scottishbooks.org, Scottish Publishers Association, scottishbooktrust.com, scottishpublishing.co.uk, saltiersociety.org.uk, asl.org.uk, Scottish Literary, asls.org.uk, Scottish Literary Studies, edbibsoc.lib.ed.ac.uk, Bibliographical Society, gaelicbooks.net, lib.ed.ac.uk, poetryscotland.co.uk, sac.org.uk, Scottish Arts Council, scotsman.com, scottishbooktrust.com, slanete.org.uk, Scottish Library Association, spef.org.uk, print employers, writers.org.co.uk, Wales Books, newwelshreview.com, academii.org, Welsh Literature, gwales.com, cllc.org.uk, Welsh Books Council, welshlitabroad.org, acw-ccc.org.uk, Arts Council of Wales, inwood.org, Writing Centre, Wales, comlab.ox.ac.uk/users/geraint.jones/cwrs-cimraeg/welsh.html, history and status of the Welsh language, Geraint Jones, Oxford University, uni-manh.de/user/bibsplit/anglistic/wall_bks.html, a Wales reading list, jade.cccd.edu/groom/ydcm.htm, Welsh authors page. Chapter 2. A UK Publisher Guide. British publisher websites. Publishers.org.uk. NielsenBookData.co.uk, book for sale. abc-clio.com, reference. acblack.com, children's. acumenpublishing.co.uk, academic. africanbookscollective.com. almabooks.com. anovabooks.com, illustrated nonfiction. antiquecollectorsclub.com. arcadiabooks.co.uk. artechhouse.com, science. orumpress.co.uk. authenticmedia.co.uk, Christian. authorhouse.co.uk. autumnpublishing.co.uk, baby topics. awardpublications.co.uk, children's. barefootbooks.co.uk. barringtonstoke.co.uk, learning disabled children. bepl.com, business. bergpublishers.com, academic. bl.uk, British Library. blackasaybooks.com. blackwellpublishers.co.uk. blake.co.uk. bloomsbury.com. booksatransworld.co.uk. books-express.co.uk. britishmuseum.co.uk. cambridge.org. canongate.co.uk. carcanet.co.uk. cbdresearch.com. childs-play.com, children's. christianducatian.org.uk. christianfocus.com. colorpoint.com. corvobooks.com. crownhouse.co.uk. current-science-group.com. ditaLSbooks.com. ducknet.co.uk, academic. dunedinacademicapress.co.uk. earthscan.co.uk, environment. editions.com. elm-training.co.uk, business. elsevier.com, science, medical. ergmont.co.uk, children's. erotica.co.uk. eroticprints.org. eup.ed.ac.uk, Edinburgh University. euromonitor.com, business. evansbooks.co.uk. extrapress.co.uk, academic. faber.co.uk, general. facebooks.com, psychology. facetpublishing.co.uk, library science. firstandbest.co.uk, children's educational. flametreepublishing.com. folens.com, learn at home. fragile-earth.com. gibsonschuar.com, nonfiction. gomer.co.uk, Wales. gowerpub.com, practical. greenbowok's.co.uk. groveatlantic.com. hallibooks.com. hammersmithpress.co.uk, medical. harcourtducatian.co.uk. harpercollins.co.uk. harriman-house.com, business, money. helterskelterpublishing.com, music. hearts.ac.uk/press. hodderchildrens.co.uk. hodderheadline.co.uk. hano.co.uk, women's press. howtobooks.co.uk. iconbooks.co.uk. impbooks.com, music. imprint-academic.com. infideas.com. inst.org, home study on vocational subjects. janes.com, military. januspublishing.co.uk. kingfisherpub.com. kogan-page.co.uk, business. kylecathy.com. Let's.co.uk, education. Littlebrown.co.uk. Littletigerpress.com, children. liverpool-unipress.co.uk. Macmillan.com. manchesteruniversitypress.co.uk. mansonpublishing.com, science. marshallcavendish.co.uk. mb2000.com, business. mcgraw-hill.co.uk. methuen.co.uk. microinfo.co.uk. milobooks.com, crime. mambook's.com. mph.org.uk, Christian. mqpublications.com, New Age. mrpbooks.co.uk, motor racing. nauticaldata.com, boating. nelsonthorns.com, educational. newhollandpublishers.com. oaktreepress.com, business. octupus-publishing.co.uk. omnibuspress.com, music. openup.co.uk, Open University Press. oup.co.uk, oup.com, Oxford University Press. panmacmillan.com. pearson.co.uk. penguin.co.uk. peterowen.com. piatkus.co.uk. pinwheel.com, children. plutobooks.com, politics. politicospublishing.com, politics. portlandpress.com, science. profilebooks.co.uk. pulpfact.demon.co.uk. pupress.co.uk, Princeton University. quadrille.co.uk. quillerbooks.com. quincyebooks.com. randomhouse.co.uk. readersdigest.co.uk. redhouse.co.uk, children's. right-way.co.uk, how to. rodale.co.uk, health. rotovision.com, photography. rsl.ox.ac.uk. rsl.ox.ac.uk/lib-corn/hunter. scholastic.co.uk, children's. seafarerbooks.com. sheldrakepress.co.uk. simonsays.co.uk. skipper.co.uk. skipper.co.uk, boating. sportsbooks.ltd.uk. summersdale.com. syspace.co.uk/bbr/catalog.html. tandf.co.uk, academic. tangobooks.co.uk, children's. thinkpublishing.co.uk, gardening. transworld-publishers.co.uk. trentham-books.co.uk, education. trotman.co.uk, job and education. tso.co.uk, business. usborne.com, children. virgin.com/books. wales.ac.uk/press. walkerbooks.co.uk. witch.net. witelitorpress.com, non-fiction. ydownbooks.com. wiley.co.uk. william-reed.co.uk, business. www.norton.co.uk. express.co.uk, black people. yalibooks.co.uk. zbooks.co.uk. British publisher addresses. Anthem Press. 75 to 76 Blackfriars Road, London SE18HA. anthempress.com. info@wpcapress.com. Atlantic Books. Ormond House. 26 to 27 Boswell St. London WC1 and 3JZ. Atlas Press. 27 Old Gloucester Street, London WC1N3XXX. atlaspress.co.uk. Bloomsbury Publishing, plc. 38 Soho Square, London W1D3HB. Bloomsbury.com. Canongate Books. Tweedale Court. 14 High Street, Edinburgh EH11TE. Canongate.co.uk. Customer services at canongate.co.uk. Carcanet Press. 4th floor, Alliance House, Cross Street, Manchester M27AP. Carcanet.co.uk. Constable Robinson, Ltd. 3 The Lanchester. 162 Fulham Palace Road, London W69ER. constablerobinson.com. Daedalus Limited. Langford Lodge, St Judith's Lane, Sawtry PE285XE. DataLSBooks.com. Dewey Lewis Publishing. 8 Broomfield Road, Heaton Moor, Stockport SK44ND. DeweyLewisPublishing.com. Faber & Faber Ltd. 3 Queen's Square, London WC1N3AU. Faber.co.uk. Granta Books. 2/3 Hanover Yard, Noel Road, London N18BE. Granta.com. Gwash Gomer, Landishol. Sirtajan SA444QL. Simru/Wales. Gomer.co.uk. Harlequin/Millsbourne, Ltd. Eden House, 18-24 Paradise Road, Richmond, Surrey, TW91SR. millsandboone.co.uk. Customer care at hmb.co.uk. HarperCollins Publisher. 77-85 Fulham Palace Road, London W68JB. HarperCollins.co.uk. Hesperus Press. 4 Rickett Street, London SW61RU. Hesperuspress.com. Hodder Headline, plc. 338 Euston Road, London NW13BH. hodderheadline.co.uk. hodder.co.uk. i.b.taurus.co. 6 Salem Road, London W24BU. ibtaurus.com. IMP Fiction Ltd. PO Box 14691, London SE12ZA. impbooks.com. Icon Books. The Old Dairy, Brook Road, Through Plough, Cambridge SG87RG. iconbooks.co.uk. John Murray. 338 Euston Road, London NW13BH. Kingsfield Publications. 1 Kingsfield Close, Bradford-on-Avon, Wiltshire, BA151AW. Kingsfieldpublications.co.uk. Little, Brown Book Group, Brettenham House, Lancaster Place, London WC2E7EN. Macmillan Book Publishing Group. 20 New Wharf Road, London N19RR. Macmillan Publishers Limited. Brunel Road, Hound Mills, Basingstoke, Hampshire RG216XS. Macmillan.co.uk. Mainstream Publishing. 7 Albany Street, Edinburgh EH13UG. Mainstreampublishing.com. Marion Bowyars Publishers. 24 Lacey Road, London SW151NL. marionbowyars.co.uk. Methuen Publishing Ltd. 215 Vauxhall Bridge Road, London SW1V1EJ. Methuen.co.uk. Nicholas Brealey Publishing. 3-5 Spafield Street, Clerkenwell, London EC1R4QB. 44 0 27239 0360. nbrealey-books.com. Orion Publishing Group. Orion House. 5 Upper St Martin's Lane, London WC2H9EA. orionbooks.co.uk. Palazzo Editions. 15 Gay Street, Bath BA12PH. palazzodittions.com. info@palazzodittions.com. Pegasus Elliott Mackenzie Publishers. Sheraton House, Castle Park, Cambridge CB30AX. 44 0 12 23 370012. PegasusPublishers.com. Penguin Books Ltd. 80 Strand, London, WC2R0RL. Penguin.co.uk. Peter Owen Publishers. 73 Kenway Road, London SW50RE. peterowen.com. Piatkus Books. 5 Windmill Street, London W1T2JA. piatkus.co.uk. Pinter Martin Ltd. 6 Ifra Parade, London SW21PS. pinterandmartin.com. Pluto Press. 345 Archway Road, London N65AA. plutobooks.com. Portobello Books, Ltd. 12 Addison Avenue, London W114QR. 44 0 27605 1380. portobellobooks.com. Profile Books. 3A Exmouth House, Pine Street, Exmouth Market, London EC1ROJH. profilebooks.co.uk. info@profilebooks.co.uk. Quercus Publishing. 21 Bloomsbury Square, London WC1A2NS. quercusbooks.co.uk. Random House. 20 Vauxhall Bridge Road, London SW1V2SA. randomhouse.co.uk. Reaction Books, Ltd. 33 Great Sutton Street, London EC1V0DX. reaktionbooks.co.uk. info@reaktionbooks.co.uk. Salt Publishing. Poe Box 937, Great Wilbraham, Cambridge, CB15JX. saltpublishing.com. Serpent's Tail. 3A Exmouth House, Pine Street, Exmouth Market, London EC1ROJH. serpentsdale.com. info@serpentsdale.com. Severn House Publishers. 9 to 15 High Street, Sutton, Surrey, SM11DF. severnhouse.com. Simon Schuster UK, Ltd. Africa House. 64 to 78 Kingsway, London WC2B6AH. simonsays.com. simonandschuster.co.uk. The Do Not Press, Ltd. 16 The Woodlands, London SE136TY. thedonotpress.com. The Maya Press. 82 Forest Road, Dalston, London E83BH. mayapress.com. The Waywiser Press. 9 Woodstock Road, London N43ET. waywiser-press.com. Tyndall Street Press. 217 The Custard Factory, Gibb Street, Birmingham B94AA. tyndallstreet.co.uk. Transworld Publishers. 61 to 63 Uxbridge Road, London W55SA. Books at transworld.co.uk. Virgin Books. Thames Wharf Studios, Rainville Road, London W69HA. virginbooks.com. info@virgin-books.co.uk. Vision Paperbacks. 101 Southwark Street, London SE10JF. visionpaperbacks.co.uk. White Ladder Press. Great Ambrook. Near Ippleton. Devon TQ125UL. Whiteladerpress.com. Chapter 3. A British Literature Guide. British Literary Info. These websites are a mix of general British literature, literary organizations, and literature festivals. Try number 820-829 at the library. rslit.org, Royal Society of Literature. Alliance of Literary Societies.org. writers-circles.com. naji.co.uk, Association of Writers Groups. abdn.ac.uk/word, University of Aberdeen, Writers Festival. academii.org, Literature Festival, Cardiff Bay, Wales. acd-221b.info, Sherlock Holmes. acumen-poetry.co.uk. agendapoetry.co.uk. aldebugbookshop.co.uk, Poetry and Literary Festival. Alliance of Literary Societies.org. allwriters.org. anthonypowell.org. archive.ntu.ac.uk, Archive of Work at Writing Centre. author.co.uk. iWrite.com, Book Festival, Glasgow. bonnypal.co.uk, Arab. Bath Festive Alof Children's Literature.co.uk. bathlitfest.org.uk. beatrixpottersociety.org.uk. beverliterate-festival.org, Skirlaugh. birminghambookfestival.org. blanco.org.uk/anon. blinking-eye.co.uk. bluechrome.co.uk. book2book.co.uk. bookcommunications.co.uk. bookseller.co.uk. booksellers.org.uk. bookshop.co.uk/features. booktrust.org.uk. Bournemouth Literary Festival.co.uk. bradford.gov.uk, Book Festival run by the libraries. brightonfestival.org.uk. britishcouncil.org/arts/literature. britishfantasysociety.org.uk. britlistar.org.uk. broadstairs.gov.uk/dickensfestival.html, Charles Dickens, Broadstairs. bronte.info. buxtonfestival.co.uk. cambridgewordfest.co.uk. canonpoets.co.uk. carillonmag.org.uk. chapman-pub.co.uk, Scottish Literary. charleston.org.uk, May Literary Festival. cheltenhamfestivals.com. chesterlitfest.org.uk. chefest.org.uk, Chichester. chilternwriters.org. classic-literature.co.uk. cllc.org.uk, Books from Wales. cobuild.collins.co.uk/idiom, colf.org, City of London Festival. cornwall.gov.uk/library, wonderful words, Penzance. crowswingbooks.co.uk. derby.gov.uk, Festival of Words. derbyshire.gov.uk, Literature Festival. dickensfellowship.org. dorchesterarts.org.uk. dreamsthatmoneycanbuy.co.uk. dumoriafestival.co.uk, St Austell. durhamcityarts.org.uk. dylanThomas.com, Festival, Swansea. dymockpoets.co.uk. eastanglianwriters.org.uk. edbookfest.co.uk. edbookfest.co.uk, Edinburgh. ixter.gov.uk, May Festival. falmouthfestival.co.uk. Festivalattheedge.org, Shrewsbury. Festival of Mountaineering Literature.co.uk, Ashbourne. Firstoffence.co.uk. Flarestock.co.uk. Folkestonelitfest.com. Forwardpress.co.uk. Foxedquarterly.com. Friendsofcoleridge.com. Frogmorepress.co.uk. george-eliot-fellowship.com. Gilgamesh.fsworld.co.uk. gramgreenebt.org. granta.com. grantamag.co.uk. guildfordbookfestival.co.uk. hardysociety.org. harrogate-festival.org.uk, Crime Writing Festival. heartsbooks.co.uk, Saffron Walden Literary Festival, Saffron Walden. hayfestival.com, Hay on Wye. heaventreepress.co.uk. henrywilliamson.co.uk. hgwellsusa.50megs.com. humbermouth.org.uk, Literature Festival, Kingston upon Hull. ilkleyLiteratureFestival.org.uk. inpressbooks.co.uk. interludemagazine.co.uk. interpretershouse.org.uk. iotapoetry.co.uk. jamesshiltonsociety.co.uk. janeaustensociety.org.uk. jbpriestley-society.com. jewishbookweek.com. johnravenscroft.co.uk. josephconradsociety.org. Kenta and D. Sussex Poetry Society.org. kingslynnfestival.org.uk. kipling.org.uk. knutsfordlitfest.blogspot.com. lambeth.gov.uk, Readers and Writers Festival put on by the libraries. Leicester.Government UK WordStar, author events put on by library. lewislevillet.co.uk, Lewis. lewiscarrollsociety.org.uk. library.rdg.ac.uk/calls/projects/locreg.html. lincolnbookfestival.co.uk. literaturyreview.co.uk. literaturenortheast.co.uk. literaturenortheast.co.uk. litfest.org, Lancaster. logos-journal.org. loadhambookfestival.co.uk. lrb.co.uk, London Review of Books. Manchester Literature Festival.co.uk. marlowe-society.org. merryweb.vze.com. meerwilts.org.uk, Mere. monkeykettle.co.uk. morisociety.org. mslexia.co.uk, Women Who Write. mslexia.co.uk, Women Writers. mudfog.co.uk. naji.co.uk, St Aidan's College, University of Durham. ncbf.org UK, Children's Book Festival, Sunderland. neilmonroe.co.uk. neonhighway.co.uk. newbooksmag.com. newstatesman.com. newwelshreview.com. newwritingsouth.com, Brighton. nnfestival.org.uk, Norfolk and Norwich. notcc.gov.uk, Off the Page Literary Festival, Nottingham. Offtheshelf.org.uk, Sheffield. openwidemagazine.co.uk. ota.ox.ac.uk/pub. oundlilitfest.org.uk. pennilesspress.co.uk. pennineplatform.co.uk. philiplarkin.com. planetmagazine.org.uk. plough-arts.org, Torrington, Devon Festival. poetry-festival.com, Ledbury. poetrylondon.co.uk, poetrotherwise.org.uk, Emerson College, Forest Row, poetrysoc.org.uk, poetrysociety.org.uk, poetrywales.co.uk, PerodyWords.org, Gay and Lesbian Literature Festival, Newcastle upon Tyne, publishingservices.co.uk, purplepatchpoetry.co.uk, West Bromwich, QUARTERLY-REVIEW.org, QUENS-ENGLISH-SOCIETY.com, randomactsofwriting.co.uk, readersdigest.co.uk, redbridge.gov.uk, Book and Media Festival, rfh.org.uk, Royal Festival Hall Literature and Talks, London, richmond.gov.uk/literature, Riverside, rlsclub.org.uk, Robert Louis Stevenson, romanysociety.org.uk, royalcourttheatre.com, Young Writers Festival, London, sayers.org.uk, Dorothy Sayers, sbc.org.uk, South Bank Centre, London, Poetry Library, News of Literature Events, shakespeare.org.uk, Stratford-upon-Avon, shakespeare.palomar.edu, shetlandcss.co.uk, shotsmag.co.uk, Crime and Mystery Fiction, spectator.co.uk, spreadtheword.org.uk, London, stanzapoetry.org, St Andrews, stormloader.com/users/abra-x7, sundaytimes-oxfordyfestival.co.uk, swindonfestivalof-literature.co.uk, tearsinthefence.co.uk, teesvalleyarts.org.uk, telawrence.net, tennysonsociety.org.uk, thenewwriter.com, theoriginalwriter.com, London, thereader.co.uk, the-tls.co.uk, Literary Supplement, thuartitravels.com, Blandford Forum, tolkiensociety.org, towerpoetry.org.uk, ttapress.com, ttapress.com, Crime Wave, tynewyd.org, Newid Festival, Chryseeth, Wales, uea.ac.uk/eas/events/intro.html, Spring Literary Festival, East Anglia, Norwich, virginiawolfsociety.co.uk, waddiesweb.co.uk, wainwright.org.uk, Alfred Wainwright, warehousetheatre.co.uk/ipf.html, Playwriting Festival, Croydon, warwickarts.org.uk, warwickwords.co.uk, wayswithwords.co.uk, Dartington, Totnes, weea.org.uk, Workers' Educational Association, wellington-shropshire.gov.uk, Wellington Literary Festival, wigtownbookfestival.com, wordmarket.org.uk, Barrow-in-Furness, wordsworth.org.uk, wordsworth.org.uk, several poetry events, Grasmere, worldbookday.com, worldburnsclub.com, writersconference.co.uk, writers-forum.com, writersinOxford.org, writersnews.co.uk, writingonthewall.org.uk, Liverpool, yeats-sligo.com, youngwriters.co.uk, wordarts.co.uk, Royal Literary Fund, 3 Johnson's Court, London EC4A3EA, rlf.org.uk, Scottish Book Trust, Sandeman House, Trunks Close, 55 High Street, Edinburgh EH11SR. ScottishBookTrust.com. Celtic and Gaelic literature websites. jade.cccd.edu/groom/llgree.htm, Celtic language and literature bibliography, mostly Welsh and Breton. yates.csufresno.edu/gaelic-l/sgdt04_data, Gaelic songs. British literature websites at dmoz-odp.org/arts. 16th century, 17th century, 18th century. Ballads and broadsides. Gothic, Middle English, Old English. Organizations and events. Poets. Scottish, Shakespeare. Welsh. Echuca.co.uk, Ashoka, Children's Books UK. Independent site with reviews, interviews, news and articles. Britannia.com %2 farts %2 fliterature %2 f. Britannia.com/arts/literature, Britannia Panorama Archives, various resources on various types of literature and authors including a columnist section. wrlight.tripod.com/belit.html, British literature, articles published by academics, both Turkish and non-Turkish, working in Turkey. Image.ox.ac.uk, early manuscripts at Oxford University, digital facsimiles of complete manuscripts, scanned directly from the originals, ancient papyri, from Herculaneum, Celtic and other medieval manuscripts. english-literature-essays.com, English literature essays, critical essays on a variety of works of English literature. literature-study.com/essays, English literature essays, essays on various aspects of English literature. Incompetech.com/authors, Incompetech's British Author Series, a witty and scholarly take on various venerated British authors. Litenpsych.com, the literary encyclopedia, a system of databases that provides up-to-date 2,500-word profiles of literary authors, works and topics. Requires paid membership. Editors kylar.com/litweb.html, literary resources, various resources, criticism, and research including an annotated timeline of English literature and the historical events shaping it. Luminarium.org, Luminarium, texts, biographies, and criticism of authors from the medieval, Renaissance and 17th century periods. Presscom.co.uk, Presscom, small press republication and other historical miscellany, pre-20th century texts published by individuals or small presses. res.oxfordjournals.org, the Review of English Studies, Oxford University Press. Emphasis is on historical scholarship rather than interpretive criticism. the-tls.co.uk, Times Literary Supplement, weekly print book review. Access to online archives for subscribers. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/English_poetry, Wikipedia, English poetry, a survey from Cadman to contemporary work, organized by period and genre. British literature author websites at dmoz-odp.org/arts/literature. Subcategories. 16th century, 17th century, 18th century. Ballads and broadsides. Fairy tales. Gothic. Middle English. Myths. Old English. Organizations and events. Poets. Renaissance. Romanticism. Scottish. Shakespeare. Victorian. Welsh. Editors kylar.com/litweb.html, literary resources, various resources, criticism, and research including an annotated timeline of English literature and the historical events shaping it. Echuca.co.uk, Ashoka, Children's Books UK. Independent site with reviews, interviews, news and articles. Britannia.com/arts/literature, Britannia Panorama Archives, various resources on various types of literature and authors including a columnist section. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/English_poetry, Wikipedia, English poetry, a survey from Cadman to contemporary work, organized by period and genre. image.ox.ac.uk, early manuscripts at Oxford University, digital facsimiles of complete manuscripts, scanned directly from the originals, ancient papyri, from Herculaneum, Celtic and other medieval manuscripts. Incompetech.com/authors, Incompetech's British Author Series, a witty and scholarly take on various venerated British authors. Litencycl.com, the literary encyclopedia, a system of databases that provides up-to-date 2,500-word profiles of literary authors, works and topics. Requires paid membership. literature-study.com/essays, English literature essays, essays on various aspects of English literature. Luminarium.org, Luminarium, texts, biographies, and criticism of authors from the medieval, Renaissance and 17th century periods. Presscom.co.uk, Presscom, small press republication and other historical miscellany, pre-20th century texts published by individuals or small presses. res.oxfordjournals.org, the Review of English Studies, Oxford University Press. Emphasis is on historical scholarship rather than interpretive criticism. the-tls.co.uk, Times Literary Supplement, weekly print book review. Access to online archives for subscribers. wrlight.tripod.com/blit.html, British literature, articles published by academics, both Turkish and non-Turkish, working in Turkey. Great Britain Shakespeare Theatre websites. British Shakespeare Company.co.uk, British Shakespeare Company. summershakespeare.homestead.com, British Touring Shakespeare Co. chilternshakespeare.co.uk, Chiltern Shakespeare Company. Arcadians.org, Cotswold Arcadians. Glasgowrep.org, Glasgow Repertory Company, Glasgow, Scotland. rsc.org.uk, the Royal Shakespeare Company. shakespeare4kidz.com, Shakespeare for Kids. shakespeares-globe.org, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. shakespeareatthetower.co.uk, Shakespeare Theatre at the Tower. cali.ukisb.net, West Swindon Shakespeare Festival. Australia Theatre websites. bellshakespeare.com.au, Bell Shakespeare, touring. australianshakespearecompany.com.au, Australian Shakespeare Company. ausemail.com.au/charisma, Glenwood Shakespeare Company, Casella, New South Wales. home.6cnet.net.au/bard, Melbourne Shakespeare Society. qldshakespeare.org, Queensland Shakespeare Ensemble, Brisbane. qsf.com.au, Queensland Shakespeare Festival, Brisbane. shakespeareglobe.org.au, the Shakespeare Globe Centre Australia. shakespeare-by-the-sea.com, Shakespeare by the Sea, Sydney. Chapter 4. British Writer. British Writing Websites. societyofathers.org, writersguild.org.uk, freelancemarketnews.com, bookseller.co.uk, inlandrevenue.gov.uk, taxes, taxcredits.inlandrevenue.gov.uk, hmrc.gov.uk, revenue and customs, abooks.co.uk, academii.org, Wales Writer, agentsassociation.co.uk, Association of Authors Agents, als.co.uk, Authors Licensing and Collecting Society, alpsb.org, Learned and Professional Society Publishers, amazon.co.uk, nb.org.uk, Arts and Business, anthonyroe.co.uk, book printer, prints small quantities of books. archive.ntu.ac.uk, archive of work at Writing Centre. artsandletters.org. artscampaign.org.uk. artscouncil.org.uk, Arts Council England. arvonfoundation.org. asls.org.uk, Association for Scottish Literary Studies. author.co.uk. author-fellowship.co.uk. authorsclub.co.uk. authorsonline.co.uk, book printer, prints small quantities of books, Bedfordshire. bapla.org, picture libraries. bapla.org.uk, British Association of Picture Libraries and Agencies. bbc.co.uk/dna/getwriting. bbc.co.uk/writersroom, bbc.co.uk/commissioning. How to submit ideas and scripts to the BBC. beerwriters.co.uk. bgtw.org, travel writers. bibsoc.org.uk, Bibliographical Society. book2book.co.uk, useful information for the book trade. bookheads.org.uk, teen book contest. bookprintinguk.com, Cambridgeshire. booksellers.org.uk. booktrust.org.uk, pro-reading charity. booktrusted.com, booktrust.org.uk, book information service. britac.ac.uk. britishbookawards.com. britishcopyright.org. britishcouncil.org/arts. britishcouncil.org/arts-literature. britishcbwi.org, children's book writers. bscw.co.uk, comedy writers. bsfa.co.uk, science fiction. bsme.com, magazine editors. careerwriters.co.uk. Chapter 1 Promotions.com, provides services to writers. childrensbookcircle.org.uk. childrens-writers.co.uk. christianwriters.org.uk. cib.uk, business communications. clep.org.uk, Chartered Institute of Library and Information Professionals. cla.co.uk, copyright licensing. cla.co.uk, copyright licensing. commonword.org.uk. commonword.org.uk, site for writers. copyrightbureau.co.uk. costabookawards.co.uk. creativeartseast.co.uk. criticscircle.org.uk. culture.gsi.gov.uk, Ministry of Culture, Media and Sport. dpa.org.uk, data publishers. dylonthomasprize.com. dylonthomasprize.com. englishpen.org. freelancemarketnews.com. gardenwriters.co.uk. gfw.co.uk, food writers. greetingcardassociation.org.uk. guardian.co.uk, book awards. guildofmotoringwriters.co.uk. guildofmotoringwriters.co.uk. guildfordbookfestival.co.uk. hackwriters.com, free internet magazine devoted to writing. healthwriters.com. historicalnovelsociety.org. indexers.org.uk. infinityjunction.com. inpressbooks.co.uk, sales, marketing, and distribution for independent publishers. inst.org, copywriting. intellectual-property.gov.uk. internationalpen.org.uk. ipg.uk.com, independent publishers. isbn.nielsenbookdata.co.uk, get an ISBN number. iti.org.uk, translation and interpreting. ivca.org, Visual Communications. journalismuk.co.uk. le.ac.uk/eng association, the English Association. le.ac.uk/eng association, the English Association. learningcurve-uk.com, online courses for writers. literacytrust.org.uk. literarytranslation.com. literarytranslation.com, British Centre for Literary Translation. literaturetraining.com. lulu.com/uk, book printer, prints small quantities of books. manbookerinternational.com, book prize. manbookerinternational.com, thema and bookerprize.com, big fiction award. mcps.org.uk, Mechanical Copyright Protection Society. myweb.tiscali.co.uk/the/fwwcp/info.htm, Federation of Worker Writers and Community Publishers. nald.org, Literature Development. nai.co.uk, Writers in Education. naji.co.uk, Association of Writers Groups. ncrcl.ac.uk, Research in Children's Literature. new-writers-consultancy.com. newwritingnorth.com. newwritingnorth.com. newwritingpartnership.org.uk. newwritingpartnership.org.uk, Creative Writing in Eastern England. nielsenbookdata.co.uk, nielsenbook.co.uk, get an ISBN number. nielsenbooknet.co.uk, e-commerce's services for book sales. nielsenbookscan.co.uk, market info on book sales. northernpublishers.co.uk, promotes the work of new writers. nuj.org.uk, Union of Journalists. orangeprize.co.uk. owg.org.uk, Outdoor Writers. pact.co.uk, Producers Alliance for Cinema and Television. penpress.co.uk, helps authors self-publish. petrapoetrycompetition.co.uk. plr.uk.com, Public Lending Right, authors get money for their books at the library. pls.org.uk, Publishers Licensing Society. poetrybooks.co.uk. poetrybusiness.co.uk. poetrysociety.org.uk. poetrysociety.org.uk. ppa.co.uk, Periodic Publishers. publishers.org.uk. publisherspublicitycircle.org.uk. publishingnews.co.uk. publishingnorthwest.co.uk. rabbitbooks.com, Writers Co-op. reactivewriting.co.uk. Redhouse Children's Book Award.co.uk. rhs.ac.uk, Historical Society, Some Money for Writers. rna-uk.org, Romance Novel. rna-uk.org, Romance Novelists. rslit.org, Society of Literature. rslit.org, Society of Literature. science-writer.co.uk. scottisharts.org.uk. scottishbooktrust.com. scpsw.co.uk, Civil and Public Service Writers. scriptwritermagazine.com. self-publishing.co.uk. sfep.org.uk, Editors and Proofreaders. sfep.org.uk, Society for Editors and Proofreaders. sf-foundation.org, Science Fiction. sndc.demon.co.uk/als.htm, Alliance of Literary Societies. societyofathers.org. societyofathers.org/translators. societyofeditors.org. sdcuk.org, Technical Communications. swwj.co.uk, Women Writers and Journalists. theaoi.com, Illustrators. theapa.net, Audiobook Publishing Association. theheartsclub.co.uk. theauthorstudio.org. thecwa.co.uk, Crime Writers. the fwwcp.org.uk, Federation of Worker Writers and Community Publishers. themaandbookerprize.com. thenewwriter.com. theshortstory.org.uk. thesep.org.uk, Society of Young Publishers. thewritingcentre.com, resource for writers in Cornwall and the South West. troubadour.co.uk/self-publishing. ukchildrensbooks.co.uk. wandsworth.gov.uk/arts. watch-file.com, writers, artists, and their copyright holders. winewriters.org. wipub.org.uk, Women in Publishing. womenwriters.org.uk. wordhoard.co.uk, a coop of writers in Huddersfield. wordpool.co.uk, children's writers. wordpooldesign.co.uk, web design for writers. writelink.co.uk. writernet.org.uk. writernet.org.uk. writersadvice.co.uk, book for sale. writersandartists.co.uk. writersbureau.com. writerseye.co.uk, services for writers. writers-form.com. writers-forum.com. writersinOxford.org. writersnews.co.uk. writersworld.co.uk, book printer, prints small quantities of books. writing.co.uk, editing serves. youngwriter.org. Society of Authors. 84 Drayton Gardens, London SW109SB. 020-73736642. societyofathers.org. Writers Guild. 15 Britannia St. London WCIX9JN. 020-78330777. writersguild.org.uk. British Writing Courses/Writing Education. Every local area has a continuing education program. You can learn about it at your local library. Somebody there is probably teaching a course in creative writing. If not, try community colleges and the English departments of local universities. If you want to major in writing, check out the English and journalism departments at colleges. Some art colleges offer screenwriting and playwright writing. Some people offer for-profit writing courses in the big cities. There are plenty of online writing courses and books at number 808 at the library teaching you how to write. Nobody can really teach you much beyond grammar because your style and tone of talking and thinking is already inside of you. Just get it out plain and simple without trying to be something you're not. If writing information, keep it clear and simple. weea.org.uk, Workers' Educational Association, several locations. amerdown.org, Bath. arvonfoundation.org, London. burtonmanor.com, Neston. citylit.ac.uk, London. cont-ed.cam.ac.uk, Continuing Education. conti.ox.ac.uk, Oxford. ernley.co.uk, Chichester. inst.org/copy-copywriting. lassie.ac.uk, Writing School Leicester. learnwriting.co.uk, Isle of Wight. liberato.co.uk, Braintree. lifelong.ed.ac.uk, Edinburgh. mcsummerschool.org.uk. nec.ac.uk, National Extension College. real-writers.com, Derbyshire. scriptfactory.co.uk. The National Academy of Writing.org.uk. therightcoach.co.uk, Wokingham. writersbureau.com. writersconference.co.uk, Winchester. WritersHoliday.net, Wales. WritersInOxford.org. WritingCourses.org.uk, London. WrittenWords.net, London. WSS.org.uk, Summer School, Alfreton. Irish writer websites. artscouncil.ie, artscouncil-ni.org, Arts Council of Northern Ireland. twwc.ie, Western Writers' Centre, Galway, Ireland. Script.ie, translatorsassociation.ie, writerscentre.ie, ireland-writers.com, childrensbooksireland.com, writersweek.ie, Book Bureau Literary Agency. 7 Duncairn Avenue, Bray. CO. Wicklow. Republic of Ireland. Thebo OK Bureau at oceanfree.net. Marianne Gunn O'Connor Literary Agency. Morrison Chambers. Number 17. 32 Nassau Street. Dublin 2, Republic of Ireland. MGOC Lit Agency at earcom.net. Chapter 5. British Literary Agents. British Literary Agent Websites. Agentsassociation.co.uk, Association of Authors Agents. societyofauthours.org, has a list of agents. agentresearch.uk.net. amheath.com. andrewlonai.co.uk. annettegreenagency.co.uk. anthonyharwood.com. authors.co.uk. bell-lomax.co.uk. blakefriedman.co.uk. bookblast.com. capelland.co.uk. cdella.co.uk. cecilyware.com. christinegreen.co.uk. christopherlittle.net. convalanwalsh.com. ctmcl.co.uk. curtisbrown.co.uk. darleyAnderson.com. davidgodwinassociates.co.uk. davidhyam.co.uk. dencharnold.co.uk. edisonpearson.com. edvictor.com. elspethcochran.co.uk. evewhite.co.uk. felicitybryan.com. felixdewulf.com. fraserross.co.uk. futermanrose.co.uk. gillenaitken.co.uk. greenheaton.co.uk. gregoryandcompany.co.uk. gunmedia.co.uk. hhbagency.com. ila-agency.co.uk. jennybrown.associates.com. johnsonandalcock.co.uk. nightfeatures.co.uk. laviniatrevor.co.uk. limelightsmanagement.com. lorellabellyagency.com. lucyluck.com. manuscript.co.uk. marjackq.com. marsh-agency.co.uk. mbiolit.co.uk. mikesheatham.com. michellecass.co.uk. mnella.co.uk. newauthors.org.uk. pfd.co.uk. paulingerltd.com. putic.com. pva.co.uk. redhammer.info. rodhallagency.com. rupertcrew.co.uk. rupertheath.com. rwella.com. sarahsyuk.com. sayelaliteraruagency.com. sheilaabelman.co.uk. shailand.co.uk. standonliteraryagency.com. sunflowerliteraryagency.com. theagency.co.uk. theampersandagency.co.uk. theanspiragroup.com. tobyediassociates.co.uk. vhassociates.co.uk. watsonlittle.com, wileyagensci.co.uk. British Literary Agent Addresses. A&B Personal Management. STE 330, Linen Hall. 162 to 168 Regent Street, London, W1B5TD. aandb.co.uk. Amanda Howard Associates. 21, Barrack Street, London, W1V3RG. amandahowardassociates.co.uk. Andrew Loney Literary Agency. 36, Great Smith Street, London, SW1P3BU. andrewloney.co.uk. Andrew Mann. 1, Old Compton Street, London, W1D5JA. andrewmann.co.uk. Andrew Nurnberg Associates, Ltd. Clerkenwell House. 45 to 47 Clerkenwell Green, London, EC1R0HT. Nurnberg.co.uk. Anne-Louise Fisher and Susie Lucas. Literary Scouts. 29 D'Arblay Street, London, W1F8EP. alfisher.co.uk. Anthony Harwood Ltd. 103 Walton Street, Oxford OX26EB. 01865 559 615. AnthonyHarwood.com. Anubis Literary Agency. 6 Birdhaven Close, Lighthorn Heath, Banbury Road, Warwick, CV350BE. Anubis.agency2@btopenworld.com. Artellus Limited. 30 Dorset House, Gloucester Place, London, NW15AD. artellusltd.co.uk. Atwell Associates. 90 Divinity Road, Oxford OX41LN. Plus 44 1865 422,230. attwoollassociates.com. Author Management. P.O. Box 4646. Bournemouth, Dorset. BH89ZF. AUTHOR-MANAGEMENT.com. Author Literary Agents. 53 Talbot Road, Highgate, London, N64QX. Authors.co.uk. Barbara Levy Literary Agency. 64 Greenhill, Hampstead High Street, London, NW35TZ. blevy@dircon.co.uk. Bell Lomax Moreton Agency. James House. 1 Bob Mice Street, London, SW1Y6HF. 020 7930 4447. bell-lomax.co.uk. Big Fish Management. Tudor House, Lanvanner Road, Childs Hill, London, NW22AR. bigfishmanagement.com. Brian Drew, Ltd. Quadrant House, 80 to 82 Regent Street, London, W1B5AU. briandrewltd.com. Campbell Thompson and McLaughlin. 1 King's Mews, London, WC1N2JA. j.mclaughlin@ctmcl.co.uk. Caroline Davidson Literary Agency. 5 Queen Anne's Gardens, London, W41TU. cdella.co.uk. Caroline Sheldon Literary Agency. 70 to 75 Cowcross Street, London, EC1M6EJ. carolinesheldon.co.uk. Cat Ledger Literary Agency. 20 to 21 Newman Street, London, W1T1PG. cat.ledger@virgin.net. CCA Management. Garden Level. 32 Charlwood Street, London, SW1V2DY. ckmanagement.co.uk. Chapman and Vincent. The Mount, Sun Hill, Royston, Hertfordshire, SG89AT. chapmanvincent.co.uk. Christine Green Authors Agent. 6 Whitehorse Mews. Westminster Bridge Road. London SE17QD. christinegreen.co.uk. Creative Media Management. 3B, Walpole Court. Ealing Studios. London W55ED. CreativeMediaManagement.com. Creative Authors. 11A Woodlawn Street. Whitstable, Kent, CT51HQ. CreativeAuthors.co.uk. Darley Anderson Agency. Estelle House. 11 Eustace Road. London SW61JB. darleyAnderson.com. David O'Leary Literary Agency. 10 Lansdowne Court Lansdowne Rise. London W112NR. d.o'leary@dsl.pipex.com. David Grossman Literary Agency. 118B Holland Park Ave. London W114UA. dglal.co.uk. David Godwin Associates. 55 Monmouth Street. London WC2H9DG. davidgodwinassociates.co.uk. Dinah Wiener Ltd. 12 Cornwall Grove Chiswick. London W42LB. Dinah Wiener at enterprise.net. Dorian Literary Agency. Upper Thornahill, 27 Church Road. St Mary Church. Torquay, Devon TQ14QY. Dorothy Lumley, Dorian.@CompuServe.com. Dory Simmons Agency. Riverbank House. 1 Putney Bridge Approach. London SW63JD. Plus 44, 0, 27,736 0002. dhsimmons@aol.com. Duncan McAra. 28 Beresford Gardens. Edinburgh EH53ES. Duncan mcara@hotmail.com. Elaine Steele. 110 Gloucester Avenue. London NW18HX. ecmsteel@aol.com. Eric Glass, Ltd. 25 Ladbroke Crescent Notting Hill. London W111PS. eGlass Ltd@aol.com. Essential Works Limited. 29 Clerkenwell Green. London EC1R0DU. essentialworks.co.uk. Eve White Literary Agent. 1A High Street. Kintbury RG179TJ. Plus 44, 0, 1488 657,656. evewhite.co.uk. Fox and Howard Literary Agency. 4 Bramerton Street. London SW35JX. Charlotte Howard, dc.howard@virgin.net. Fewterman, Rose and Associates. 91 St Leonard's Road. London SW147BL. fewtermanrose.co.uk. Gregory and Company. 3 Barb Muse. London W67PA. gregoryandcompany.co.uk. HHB Agency, Ltd. 6 Warwick Court. London WC1R5DJ. hhbagency.com. Imrie and Dervis Literary Agency. 7 Carlton Mansions, Holmley Road. London N165PX. imriedervis.com. Intercontinental Literary Agency. Centric House. 390 to 391 Strand. London WC2R0LT. 020 73796611. ILA-AGENCY.co.uk. Janet Fillingham Associates. 52 Lowther Road. London SW139NU. janetfillingham.com. Jeffrey Simmons. 15 Penhouse, Mallory Street. London NW88SX. J. A. Simmons at unicombox.co.uk. Jenny Brown Associates. 33 Argyle Place. Edinburgh EH91JT. Jenny Brown Associates.com. John Johnson Ltd. Clerkenwell House. 45 to 47 Clerkenwell Green. London EC1R0HT. John Johnson at btinternet.com. John Posse Agency. 60 Tarring High Street. Worthing. West Sussex BN 147NR. JPAW say at atlas.co.uk. Jonathan Clowes Ltd. Iron Bridge House, Bridge Approach. London NW18BD. Jonathan Clowes at AOL.com. Judith Murdoch Literary Agency. 19 Shalkett Square. London NW18YA. Judith Murdoch at literaryagent.fsnet.co.uk. literaryagent.fsnet.co.uk. Kate Hordern Literary Agency. 18 Mortimer Road Clifton. Bristol BS84EY. Kate Hordern at blueyonder.co.uk. Laura Cecil Literary Agency. 17 Alwyn Villas. London N12HG. Laura Cecil at mac.com. Laura Morris Literary Agency. 21 High Shore Road. London, SE155AA. Lavinia Trevor Agency. 29 Addison Place. London W114RJ. Plus 44, 0, 27,603 5254. laviniatrevor.co.uk. Limelight Management. 33 Newman Street. London W1T1PY. 020 7637 2529. limelightmanagement.com. Lisa Evely Literary Agency. 3rd floor, 11 12th Stover Street. London W1S4LJ. Evely at dial.pipex.com. lightagency.co.uk. Lorella Belli Literary Agency. 54 Hertford House. 35 Tavistock Crescent. Notting Hill. London W111AY. lorellabellyagency.com. Lou Cowlson. 37 Barrack Street. London W1F8RS. loucowlson.co.uk. Louise Greenberg Literary Agency. The End House, Church Crescent. London N31BG. Louise Greenberg at msn.com. Margik Scripps. 34 Devonshire Place. London, W1G6JW. marjackq.com. Merrick Davidson Literary Agency. 12 Priors Heath, Goudhurst. Kent TN172RE. mdella.co.uk. Mike Cheetham Literary Agency. 11 to 12 Dover Street. London W1S4LJ. MikeCheetham.com. Mulcahy Conway Associates. 15 Canning Passage. London W85AA. 0207938-3852. mca-agency.com. PVA Management Limited. Hallow Park. Worcester WR26PG. pva.co.uk. Radala and Associates. 17 Avenue Mansions Finchley Road. London NW37AX. bt.press at line1.net. Rebecca Winfield Literary Agency. 5B Walpole Court. Ealing Studios. London, W55ED. Rebecca.Winfield at btopenworld.com. Red Hammer. 186 Beacon Hall Mansions. London W1U6BX. Redhammer.biz. Robert Smith Literary Agency, Ltd. 12 Bridge Wharf. 156 Caledonian Road. London, N19UU. Robert Smith. Literaryagency at virgin.net. Robert Dudley Agency. 8 Abbottstone Road. London, SW151QR. R. Dudley at btinternet.com. Rochelle Stevens and Company. 2 Terrace Place Upper Street, London N11QZ. Rochelle at rochellestevens.com. rochellestevens.com. Rupert Crew, Ltd. 1A King's Mews, London WC1 and 2JA. rupertcrew.co.uk. Sales Screen Ltd. 11 Jubilee Place, London SW33TD. salesserene.com. Shirley Stewart Literary Agency, 3rd floor, 21 Denmark Street, London WC2H8NA. Shirley's T. Ewart at btinternet.com. Susie Adams Rights Agency, 8 Sullivan Road, London SE114UH. Susie Ara at AOL.com. Tamar Corrett Literary Agency, 56 Priory Road Crouch End, London N87EX. Tamar.corrett.agent@tinternet.com. Tanya Howarth Literary Agency, 19 New Row, London WC2N4LA. Tanya.Howarth at btinternet.com. Teresa Chris Literary Agency, 43 Musard Road, London W68NR. The Sale Literary Agency, Bickerton House, 25 to 27 Bickerton Road, London N195JT. SaleLiteraryAgency.com. The Viney Agency, 23 Erlanger Road, Telegraph Hill, London SE145TF. TheVineyAgency.com. The Ampersand Agency, Ltd. Ryman's Cottages, Little 2, Oxfordshire OX74JJ. TheAmpersandagency.co.uk. The Hanbury Agency, 28 Moreton Street, London, SW1V2PE. 44, 0, 27,636,768. HanburyAgency.com. The Maggie Noach Literary Agency, 7 Peacock Yard, Elife Street, London, SE173LH. 020 7708 3073. mnella.co.uk. The Standon Literary Agency, 53 Hardwick Road, London N134SL. StandonLiteraryAgency.com. Valerie Hoskins Associates, 20 Charlotte Street, London W1T2NA. VHAssociates.co.uk.